Yeah, y'all are crazy.
What changed in the second half?
I would just say we stayed more composed, and we were just ourselves. We played more confidence, and like I said, we were just more composed.
What do you learn about Julian Phillips in the second half?
Man, I see that every day. But he's a beast on the glass. Coach Bones gets on him, tell him he has to go to the offensive glass. So he went out there and showed him that he can do it.
Why haven't we seen that more from him in games?
Well, we definitely will see that more. We'll definitely see that every game now. And he's a fighter. He's gonna get better no matter what. And in practice, he works on it a lot. And we're just gonna see it in the game from now on.
What changed for you there? Had a couple turnovers to start the game. Then why was your shot working so much in the second half?
First, I wouldn't even say a couple turnovers. I had maybe about 5, and it was bad. I feel like I was just letting the game get to me too much, and I was just being too fast. I wasn't being myself, and like I said, I wasn't composed. But the shots, it just came from me being composed and being confident, and I would say my teammates boosted me. And then when we were getting stops, it boosted our energy, and going into the half, we were down about 6 or 9, something like that, and we started getting stops, and we tied the game at half, and we just built off that ever since.
Rick said he told you he'd rather you shoot it early in the possession than turn it over. Is that like music to your ears or what?
yeah, I always say that because hey, there's not too many coaches that's going to say shoot the ball rather than pass it or turn it over. So him just giving us that green light, I would say it felt like we had more freedom. Mm-hmm. And we always have freedom, honestly, but we just got to know when to make the right plays and just to know, like he said, shoot it rather than turn it over.
How does it feel to play 40 minutes in a game like this?
I'm good. I'm not tired at all. I can go play again right now.
Feel weird starting the game?
It kind of was because I didn't find out until about 20 minutes before the game. I saw Tyreek. He was a little down, and he had said in shoot around today that he wasn't feeling well. So I didn't know how that was going to play out, if he was going to start feeling better. And I was just hoping that he felt better because we need everybody no matter what. And once they had told me, hey, you're going to start, I was cool with it. It's always next man up. But once they said, hey, you might have to play 40 minutes, I was like, oh, okay.
How important was the second half for you guys as a team? I mean, with the situation without players coming off Kentucky and everything involved in that.
Yeah, I would just say it was a big second half because before the game we talked about character a lot, and that was a win that showed a lot of character because a lot of teams will go out there and maybe still let that last game dwell on them, and we just went out there and didn't do that. We were just ourselves, and despite us having 2 starters down, 2 of our main players, we went out there and just showed teams that we could still do it.
Was it a long couple days, or how did you guys kind of move on from the Kentucky loss?
At the day after the game, we spoke about it, and we spoke about it without the coaches too, just as a team, and we knew that no matter what happens, we're the ones out there on that court, and Coach Barnes is going to be Coach Barnes. He's always going to coach us. He just wants nothing but the best for us, and at the end of the day, we can't go into any game getting too big on ourselves or anything like that, and we just got to come into every game knowing that we're the underdogs and we're the hunters, not getting hunted.
When you found out you were starting, what was kind of your reaction? Kind of went through your mind there?
I had the same reaction as me coming off the bench. Honestly, I would just say I had to impact the game, but I had to impact it from the jump. I didn't get the chance to see the flow of the game or see how guys were playing at that time. So it was just me having to grow up in that situation.
What was the difference in you performing well as a starter tonight compared to that Colorado game early in the year?
Honestly, I would just say me being more of a point guard, and in the first half of this game I didn't play well. I played like that Colorado game, I would say, and in the second half I was just more composed and more confident and just played like how I know Tennessee basketball is played.
How fun were those film rooms? I know you said you spoke as a team, but how much fun was the film room with Coach after that Kentucky loss?
I would say I would just say we needed it. We deserved every part of that game, of that Kentucky game, of us losing. They came in and kicked our butts. No questions about that. They did what they had to do, and we didn't do anything we had to do. And that film room next day, we had heard everything that we all needed to hear from the first guy to the last guy. So it was nothing but Coach Barnes being honest with us.
Good.
Yeah.